We just had to keep y'all in suspense with that long intro. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to Stress Free Lettre Wednesday. Wait, let's hear that again. Let's hear that again. Let's check that again. All right, there we go. Again, we kept you in suspense. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to Stress Free Lettre Wednesday. I'm your host, Boo2. Hope you all doing well. I hope you missed me last week. I was down with the flu. I'm feeling a lot better now. Yes, Scorpion says they can hear now. Good afternoon to you. And of course, joining me in studio today, we have someone new, well, not new to RCI, and maybe not new to Lettre because she passes through off and on. But she will be reading our letter today and engaging in our discussion. Virgie, say good afternoon to everybody.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Virgie is here, and Virgie will be reading our letter, and she'll be joining me since Liza abandoned me for 2 months. How many more weeks?
Yes.
Liza has about 3 plus, about 5 more weeks before she gets back here. 5 more weeks. I counting down. All right. To me, I heard myself in my headphones. What going on? Anyway, good afternoon to you. Let's big up our Facebooks. In fact, first of all, let's check out WhatsApp, the number 2846001. And finally, boy, it's been a while, Imara. Yay, the best test program is on. Lettre, big up Team RCI. Hey, you see, Virgie have it done already. Good day, yo. Good afternoon to you, Imara. And our boys over at Northwest, Winsford, Mark, Josh, TK, Isaac, and Yellow, always locked in, triple locked in. Now, hey, first off on the live is Red Salad. She says, Team RCI, hey. Hey, Virgie, I'm to you there.
Oh, sorry.
Hey! Yeah, that's it, Virgie. All right. £1 Hippolyte, the official usher, is here. He says, Team RCI,
Hey!
And of course, he's shouting out our people. Stephanie Pierre, Dudu Darling, Mara, Shakira, Constantine, Kelvin, Charles, Blackman, Okulia, Philip, Philo, Amanda Charles, Sarah, Della D. Senval, Roche Mark, Mazoon Philip, Anna Rose, Animoni Janet, Tara Esba, Nigella Jabatiste, Iwa, big up our brother Iwa. Ranking.
Hello, Iwa.
To you.
Team RCI.
Hey! Drama boy, you know my fruit's still hurting me, so I have to try and keep it on a low there.
Yes, do that.
Hey, £1 says volume. Still volume? Or is the volume good now? Oh, they can hear now. All right. And Leandra Lewis, Team RCI.
Hey!
Good afternoon to you, my friend. Zara is here. Good afternoon to you, Zara. Welcome to Stress Free Lettre Wednesday. Hey. If I tell you what's going on there, where is it? There we go. All right. I just checking the time there. Hey, and we have somebody on the WhatsApp. Team RCI.
Hey!
Locked in and ready for Lettre. That's Chocolate Brownie. Good afternoon to you and them, Space Steve. All right. Don't laugh. Oh, you see, at least you're laughing, Liza. Let's get on. Liza's a hater, you know. Hey, good afternoon to you, Liza.
Hi, Liza.
Hey, I know you're listening. You can't do without Lettre for the afternoon there. Dudu Darling Mara says, Iowa ranking healing vibrations, big up forever. And let's shout out our people who listen over on the radio. First of all, Marcy, all the staff over at Marcy, good afternoon to you. It's a rainy afternoon, you know. It's rainy. Good afternoon to staff over at Marcy. Our service providers, Wasco, Flo, Digicel, Lucy Leck, good afternoon to you. Who else? And our banks, our financial institutions, Bank of St. Lucia, First Caribbean International Bank, CIBC, First National Bank, Republic Bank, Proven Bank, all the credit unions. Janu, good afternoon to you. Labrie, Chozel, Soufre, Monrepo, Miku, Denry, which other credit? Elks, all credit unions, Workers Credit Union, Farmers Credit Union, good afternoon to you. Our folks over at Fix, Firm and Upright, good afternoon to you. £1 says show us your guest. You ready? Her hair all nice and slick down.
No.
Nah, Virgie, next week.
£1
next week. You always want to say yes. Kelvin Charles says, Team RCI.
Hey!
Big up Mix and your guest. Well, she's not a guest. She's an inmate just like me, you know. She's trapped here in the studio.
Yes.
locked there and she ain't leaving
I
till
am.
we done. Don't worry, you'll see Virgie next week. You'll see I hope her hair stick down like that, all the waves showing like it. All the waves and thing. And you'll only get to see the upper half. That's the rule.
Okay, good.
That's the rule. They're not privileged enough. All right. So, folks, who was our bus drivers? Would you have any
Yes.
special bus drivers you want to shout?
Just the Mon bus drivers, the Grosslet bus drivers. I mean, those who see us on a day-to-day basis and get the job done.
First of all, Leclerc. Boy.
Leclerc.
dropping
Oh,
you
yes,
right there.
Leclerc.
Oh,
Yes.
Leclerc. Andres
Yes.
Dental Lab, good afternoon to you. Yes, Leclerc is a mon.
Leclerc, yes.
Yeah, bias. Mondador, good afternoon to you on behalf of Liza. All the guys on the Mondador stand, good afternoon to you. And we already shot grocery. Babo, no.
Denry.
But we going around the island.
Oh,
So
okay.
Moshi, grocery, Moshi, Babo, no, Forest there. Yeah, we came back down. Independent City, Tiroche, Castries. We shot Leclerc already. So
Yes.
Union Babono is the same thing.
Yes.
Castries North. That's Leclerc. Carolee, good afternoon to you. Carolee drivers, Mondador, La Panse, Bexor, Marigo, Jack Mel, Ancillary, Canry, Soufresh, Chozel, Auger, Labry, Viewford, Miku, Grace,
You missed
Bellevue,
Ticola.
Deriso. What?
Ticola.
Oh yeah, Ticola. Good afternoon, but I had the same track. What? Ticola the own
Nine.
stand? Hey, all right. Millet, good afternoon to you. The both Denrys everywhere. Bocage, good afternoon to you. Yes, Imara. Bocage, that fall under Tiroche at Independent City. Patrick Silas, good afternoon to you, my brother.
Okay. Cool out.
Yeah. The fruit can't
fruit,
take all
the
that
fruit.
excitement. And imagine when the letter drop. J Flex, good
It's a
afternoon to
bomb.
you. She said, Team RCI.
Hey!
All right, that's how we do it. This is how. Is you ready for the letter? Y'all ready for the letter? Mara, how you talk about my do today, man? What happened? Today somebody
Yeah.
tell me happy birthday.
Oh, yes. He looks like it's his birthday.
It's not my birthday. When the birthday comes, you'll go see the style. Yeah.
Mm.
Wait. I might even do a cool you all over the place.
Looky.
All right, folks. Tomorrow on Youth Unplugged, I have a very special guest. You'll know the carnival season, straight from jazz, straight into carnival, and Calypso tents have already launched. We've seen KPT, we've seen South, we've seen TOT Soca Village, and from the TOT Soca Village will be a young lady who actually entered the main stage Big Yard the same time as I did in 2023. And she's made waves for herself. She's made the finals. She's made the semis. That's the young lady, Jamaica Benty, a.k.a. Mika,
Wow.
will be joining me tomorrow. A pretty young lady, very talented, and her voice is just as pretty. You will get to hear her about her journey tomorrow, 3 p.m., 3 to 3:30, sponsored by the Youth Economy Agency. That's Youth Unplugged, the voice of millennials. Hey, Mara says you're fresh like, whoa, thank you, darling. It's a few days old, though. It's still, Yes, still is. Why it's Saturday?
That man full of himself.
It's a bit too late to say it, but it was remiss of me 2 weeks ago to not wish good luck to those students who were sitting there.
Yes, common entry.
Well, yeah, we know that's common entrance. What do they call it?
Okay.
CPA, yeah, that. So I hope you guys did well. Results will be very, very soon, and of course, Kylie did minimum standards yesterday and today and the oral. I think what's encouraging is that she was able to tell me about the story which she read and she had to do the comprehension, so that's good. £1 says, what date is Carnival? Because I'm seeing the 13th and 14th on the calendar, but online have the 21st and 22nd. I wish it was the 13th and the 14th because that's my birthday. The 14th is my birthday and my daughter's birthday. I think I only had Carnival my birthday was one day before Carnival, or Carnival Day of some years ago, about 2018, 19. So I think it's on the 21st. Yes, Mara, once my head and my entire self good, you should see me driving through traffic, boy, windows down, and I licking my lips and I, checking and making sure the wind is flying the door. Yes, £1. I think Carnival is the 21st and 22nd. I'm not sure what calendar you're watching. I must be not a Roman, it's a Gregorian, maybe an Italian calendar.
Yvonne.
He's stringing you along like pasta. Yes, so Virgie, talk to me. So how was your weekend? Well, I know the weekend passed, right? That's the only chance I get to ask about the weekend.
It was good. I stayed home. Oh well.
Does that differ from any other weekend?
No. Well, the Calypso, as you know, the Calypso season is on, so I'm
Yeah,
a
go
big
tent?
fan. Yes.
You went to tent?
Yes.
So you stay home?
No.
Which one you like so far? What performance did you like so far?
Her black.
Herbie! That's easily rolls off the tongue.
Her
to
black.
Anybody, yeah, Herbie. I'll be honest, I haven't been to any tents as yet. Uh, I did do the launch in the middle of all my sickness, the launch of the TOT press launch. But I missed the show Sunday. Kylie had to be running in Miko amid all that
Oh.
rain, and they still end up canceling the event after one or two races. So maybe I should
The
have
rain.
listened to my instinct, yeah, and stayed up and gone to tent. Um, yeah, Mara says this letter better be extra creamy.
More than creamy.
Yeah. Ah, Kevin says the letter steamy, one king, two queens, chess and checkers. Oh, cause I did put the preview because now what we're gonna do? Probably the same day of letter, I'm gonna put a preview because we would have had the letter by then. We put a preview on the RCI page, and also our description has a bit of what the letter is about. So anybody who comes on, logs on late, again, will not have to be asking, what's the letter about? What's the letter about? Read the
Yes.
description. Read the instructions, you know. All
Well,
right. Folks, we have about 7 minutes left before we go into a break. Reminding you that Lettre is brought to you by our friends over at Fruity Seamos. Mr. Serrier, good afternoon to you. And let me tell you, my friend from Canada, Candy, she just sent me a picture the other day. She brought Fruity back.
Yeah.
And she opened her Fruity.
Oh.
But she likes Strongbow too.
My kind of drinks.
Your kind of drinks.
Yes.
Hey, one part says a GTM calendar you see it on, so that must be a Guyanese training, a
Oh.
Guyanese training iron
I
calendar.
thought it
Lion
was
Mission calendar.
Avon.
Thanks, Anissa. She's loving the hair. What is Avon?
The man feeling himself, you know.
Hey, of course I'm feeling myself. If you don't feel yourself, nobody will. All right. So, folks, remember the number to call is 284-6001. Let's shout all the government offices. Shout the Prime Minister, Office of the Prime Minister. You know, the Prime Minister get the vendors a little blind. Although I don't agree with it, with some of it, but the Prime Minister get the vendors a little blind. Those that's going to be affected from what they call that, to the closure of the vendors arcade. But for me, if there are people that are paying their rent, don't pay them or put that money towards the outstanding rent. That's how I feel, Mr. Prime Minister. But then anyway, you know best.
It's called the renovation.
Yes, they're renovating. They've removed the vendors arcade, but they started complaining. Now here's two things: the tourist season closed, and you could compensate vendors for their losses. So maybe they would have made a little $1 or $200 out of season. But then there are people who's owed the rent even when it was written off for them some years ago, who owe and they still complain. As far as I'm concerned, whatever I'm giving those who owe, I'll put that towards what they owe.
Okay.
So you're still relieving them in a way, but they're not seeing $1 of it. The state still comes and gets what they get back. But that's let me not even talk about. But good afternoon to the vendors as well. I love you all.
Good afternoon.
I love you all. But start selling different things.
Yes.
Boy, I don't know how I seen a Bob Marley shirt with St. Lucia on it. And more than one vendor. Yeah, folks. Okay, so the other government ministries, tourism. My colleagues over at Nemo, good afternoon to you. And make sure you catch the Nemo train coming sooner because we're going to be in Castries South soon at some point. And we'll be giving up the Ziploc bag drive continues. And of course, we'll be handing out some Nemo paraphernalia. And of course, presentations on disaster preparedness and also talking about what we do. The first one was a success in V4 North. Boy, if you see people.
Yeah.
And hurricane season is upon us. We have just 3
Oh,
days,
yes.
4 days to go before the start of the hurricane season. So, folks, be prepared. And when Nemo, I think Grosley may be our next constituency, but be prepared for when we come over. Get your Ziploc bags so you can secure your important documents, insurance, land documents, your passports,
Yes.
and anything that can be damaged by water or even lost in the moving out and the evacuation. So keep them safe, folks. Keep them safe. You'll be hearing a lot of PSAs from all different agencies coming soon. So take heed. It's no joke. I was listening to something. Where was I? I'm trying to remember. But somebody, at the same thing last week, And the gentleman from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, shout out to them who donated the bags. And he's saying he heard someone the other day saying that God is St. Lucian, and that was in reference to the hurricane. But he said he was in Barbados, and he heard the Bajan saying the same thing, God is Bajan. So even with that kind of mindset, folks,
Trini said
also we're going along. I mean, we know God is Lucian. When we look at the year Juju and other things we had, there's no denying. But nonetheless, folks, don't use that thing about God is Lucian. Don't use that thing about God is Lucian for you to not prepare yourself for any eventuality of a hazard. It's not a disaster, it's a hazard. It's a hazard. The earthquake, a hurricane is a hazard. What happens after is a disaster. When you get flooded out, when the country is affected and people's livelihoods, economics are affected. Who says, £1, you say you want a bag, you'll get one. When we get to grocery, don't worry, make sure you come to the meeting because it's very informative. But folks, reminder again, please be safe. It's already raining outside, and it's almost as if the past few days have already signaled the start of the hurricane season, because we've seen some strong winds, and we've seen some heavy rains, and also some really, really hot days. So, folks, once again, be safe and be prepared. So excuse me.
Drink some of your water.
If it's not fruity, I drinking it on air, you know. No ambush marketing there. No ambush marketing. If it's not fruity, until Mr. Seri and Donna, the Blackberry, send me some fruity, I'm not drinking anything on camera. It could be water in a glass. It's not fruity. Yes, £1. Big up to you, my brother, once again. Folks, now we're going to get into the letter get into a break and then the letter in about 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So, folks, be prepared. We'll be there. Yeah, and trust me, it's hot, juicy, it even long too, because I have so much thing in it. So much thing in it. So much thing in it. Hey. I just checking something there. I going blind, man. I getting old. I just type the same thing there twice. All right. So, and the number again to call is 4523046. My partner, Gripper Greg. I hear from you yet, boy. I hear from you yet. You must be hibernating in that weather, boy. Hibernating in that weather like a big bear. And Tafari, good afternoon to you. I tell you, Gripper hibernating here. I send him a message. One tick. He's chauffeuring under that weather there. Gato Octave, good afternoon to you. Big shout out to you. And of course, Candice Forney and her crew over in Saskatchewan, Canada. Always locked in as of the past few weeks. We have new fans over in Canada, you know. Yes! How are you doing, my love? Yasmin Anthony. Good afternoon to you, darling. It's been a long time. How are you, stranger? Yeah, Kelvin says Lucians like to take things for granted. Please be prepared. Zotan.
Oui, Lucian.
All right, we'll be back.
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Getting brand new quality tires and rims for your vehicles have never been so easy. Tire Zone in the blue building next to the VG roundabout sells tires for motorcycles for as low as $180. What? But that's not all. Tire Zone also stock tires for all types of vehicles, including 13-inch for as low as $99, 14-inch starting from $150, 15-inch starting at $185, 16-inch for as low as $195, and 17-inch starting from only $200. Why buy used tires when you can get quality brand new tires for such low prices at Tire Zone? Visit us in the blue building next to the VG roundabout or call 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Again, 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Email us at tirezone.slu@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Tire Zone.
Join the fun and have a blast with Bingo at our new Blast Gaming Center located on the corner of Chisel and Brazil Street. Here's how to get started. Create an account at the Bingo counter or with a clerk. Select a 4-digit PIN number of your choice which can easily be remembered. Then, make your Bingo purchase. You'll receive a receipt which contains your account number and your purchase. Select either a tablet, thin client, or bar top device. To play on the device, select Play Bingo. Bingo with Blast. Know your limits. Play within it. Must be 18 years or older to participate in gaming. Powered by the St. Lucia National Lottery. Changing lives.
Girl, I've been so stressed searching for the perfect tiles to complete my home.
Really?
Yeah, it's always the same white, beige, and gray tiles with these tile stores. Like they're all buying from the same place. You're the design expert. Help me, please. I'm fed up.
What are you looking for?
Something different. Something that says Caribbean beauty and suits my personality. Something vibrant and classy with a little razzle dazzle.
Okay, Ms. Razzle Dazzle, I know just the place. Island Style Tile and Bath, they're my #1 store for everything tile. And with their new In Living Color collection, you'll find the most gorgeous styles to give you that splash of Caribbean flair you're looking for.
That sounds perfect.
I'll even take you myself and throw in a free design consultation.
I'll never say no to that, sis. I can't afford you anyway.
Visit our Island Style showrooms in Castries, Rodney Bay, and View Fort, or call 450-452 or 453 Tile. We'll help bring your vision to life in living color.
St. Lucia, even in challenging moments, essential services must continue. And they are. Following the recent fire at the Environmental Health Division offices in Bois d'Ouage, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition advises that the key environmental health services are now available at the Sir Stanislas James Building, Waterfront, Castries. Visit us on the first floor to access and complete applications for licenses for food establishments, water trucks and conveyances, water bottling plants, alternative accommodation, health cards, health certificates, environmental health review of development plants, and approval for mass crowd events. Port health services at the ports of entry and vector control services island-wide continue as normal. For assistance, call 286-7531. The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition, keeping essential public health services accessible, responsive, and uninterrupted.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Soca, the Ultimate 10 presents on May 30th at the Pavilion on Rodney Bay. Big Bad Soca.
Activation time. Let's go.
Featuring Imran Nardi, Keisha, Bronze and Mata, Kuya, Shemi J, Ezra the Fun Machine, Tally Boy, Desral, Ricky T, and more. $25 at the door. Big Bad Soca. May 30th at the Pavilion on Rodney Bay. The unofficial opening of St. Lucia Carnival. Big Bad Soca. And the next show on June 27th.
We're back! Favor Central! Music, the happenings, interviews, and all aspects of Carnival. Favor Central! Yeah! Favor Central! 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and Timothy. Favor Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Bates, and Primary Novelties. Favor Central! Yeah!
And we're back. We're back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. 1, 2. Making sure you hear me. Those of you can hear me. Yeah, welcome back to Lettre. For Wednesday, May 27, 2026. All right, looks like the sound is good. Are you ready, folks? And before we get there. Before we get there, Marvin, Ogie says, Miguel, we have been talking tourism for endless years. However, everything we sell at the souvenir stores are all made in China. That is a sad situation. The Chinese are the ones benefiting. And you're right. And you know what I hate to see again? When they have the souvenirs and it says st.lucia. Our country's SAINT.LUCIA. St. Lucia is a place in South Africa. All right. So we hot already, boy. Mara can't wait for the letter. So without further ado, making her debut is the lady Virgie. Yes, she was a virgin at the mic today, but she'll no longer. She's losing that now.
You bad.
All right, Gripper say you're on a call, so you'll be there. All right. Let's go.
Lettre, wife on paper. Wife on paper? Dear Migs, please hide my name because St. Lucia too small. And I'm not trying to have people in my business before I sort out what I need to sort out. Migs, I've been with my husband for just about 4 years in total. Married now for less than 1. Before we got married, everybody used to tell me I had a good man. Hardworking, respectful, a provider. The kind of man who always seemed to have his head on his shoulders. He works overseas on contract, so most of our relationship had that in and out rhythm. He would come home every few months, spend time with me, make sure bills good, send money when he away, and honestly, I felt secure. That is why when he proposed, I didn't hesitate. I thought I was marrying a man who had already lived through his past and was ready for his future. But Migs, that past never really lived. Before me, he was with a woman for years. They have a child together. Nothing wrong with co-parenting. I would never fight a man for loving and caring for his child. That's not my issue. My issue is this. The ex still lives in the house he built, not temporarily, not just until she gets herself together, fully there, furniture there, clothes there, life there. And from the beginning, when I questioned it, he gave me the same answer. Migs, I'm not putting my child out. He said the child grew up there. He said he wanted stability. He said he stays in the outside room whenever he comes down. He made it sound noble, responsible, like a father trying to do the right thing. And because I loved him, I accepted something that deep down never sat right with me. Migs, I told myself, maybe I insecure, maybe this is modern co-parenting. Maybe I need to stop listening to outside noise because trust me, people were talking. You know how St. Lucia stay. Little side comments, raised eyebrows. Girl, you sure? But I defended my husband every time until certain things started feeling too comfortable. He would come home and spend a little time by me, then disappear for long stretches because he had to check on his child. Migs, tell me why a man who has a wife spending more nights in another house than in his marital bed. And every time I question it, argument, defensiveness, accusations that I was insecure. Then one night, Migs, this is what really mashed me up. I called him unexpectedly. Late, he answered. At first, normal conversation. Then in the background, plain as day, I hear a woman's voice say, "You want me to warm your food now or later?" Migs, not the child, not background television, a grown woman, comfortable, domestic, like routine, like habit. I froze. He quickly muted the phone, came back talking nonsense about she was just in the kitchen. Just in the kitchen? Migs, since when ex-girlfriends warming food for men they no longer with? Still, he saw nothing going on. Saw on his child, saw on everything. Said people reading too much into it. And Migs, like a fool in love, I still try to believe him until recently. Because St. Lucia does always have one person who knows something. A neighbor from that area, somebody I trust, called me quietly and said, "Girl, I don't know what arrangement all you have, but that man not sleeping in no outside room." Migs, I felt sick, but I still had no proof until last week. And this is where my whole world turned upside down. Migs, the ex is pregnant.
Yeah.
Pregnant.
Yeah.
And people in that community saying openly that she telling folks, my man come back home where he belongs. Now my husband swearing is not for him. Swearing people just talking. Swearing he and that woman have not touched in years. But Migs, how much swearing one woman supposed to listen to before she stop being stupid? Because right now, I asking myself something I never thought I would have to ask. And am I really the wife? Or am I just the legal woman on paper while another woman still living the real life? Sign wife, or maybe just wife on paper.
Let's read that one more time.
Okay.
You out of breath?
No. I
right.
can't do this. We're going to do this one more time. Let's start our show. Lettre, wife on paper. Dear Migs, please hide my name because St. Lucia too small, and I'm not trying to have people in my business before I sort out what I need to sort out. Migs, I've been with my husband for just about 4 years in total, married now for less than 1. Before we got married, everybody used to tell me I had a good man, hardworking, respectful, a provider, the kind of man who always seemed to have his head on his shoulders. He works overseas on contract, so most of our relationship had that in and out rhythm. He would come home every few months, spend time with me, make sure bills good, send money when he away, and honestly, I felt secure. That is why when he proposed, I didn't hesitate. I thought I was marrying a man who had already lived through his past and was ready for his future. But Migs, that past never really lived, Before me, he was with a woman for years. They have a child together. Nothing wrong with co-parenting. I would never fight a man for loving and caring for his child. That's not my issue. My issue is this. The ex still lives in the house he built, not temporarily, not just until she gets herself together. Fully there, furniture there, clothes there, life there. And from the beginning, when I questioned it, he gave me the same answer. Migs, I'm not putting my child out. He said the child grew up there. He said he wants stability. He said he stays in the outside room whenever he comes down. He made it sound noble, responsible, like a father trying to do the right thing. And because I loved him, I accepted something that deep down never sat right with me. Migs, I told myself, maybe I'm insecure. Maybe this is modern co-parenting. Maybe I need to stop listening to outside noise. Because trust me, people were talking. You know how St. Lucia stay. Little side comments. Raise eyebrows. Girl, you sure? But I defended my husband every time until certain things started feeling too comfortable. He would come home and spend a little time by me, then disappear for long stretches because he had to check on his child. Migs, tell me why a man who has a wife spending more nights in another house than in his marital bed? And every time I question it, arguments, defensiveness, accusations that I was insecure. Then one night, Migs, this is what really mashed me up. I called him unexpectedly late. He answered. At first, normal conversation. Then in the background, plain as day, I hear a woman's voice say, "You want me to warm your food now or later?" Migs, not the child, not background TV. A grown woman, comfortable, domestic, like routine, like habit. I froze. He quickly muted the phone, came back talking nonsense about she was just in the kitchen. Just in the kitchen? Migs, since when ex-girlfriends warming food for men they no longer with? Still, he saw nothing going on, swore on his child, swore on everything, said people reading too much into it. And Migs, like a fool in love, I still try to believe him. Until recently, because St. Lucia does always have one person who knows something, a neighbor from that area, somebody I trust, called me quietly and said, "Girl, I don't know what arrangement all you have, but that man not sleeping in no outside room." Migs, I felt sick, but I still had no proof until last week. And this is where my whole world turned upside down. Migs, the ex is pregnant. Pregnant. And people in that community saying openly that she telling folks, my man come back home where he belongs. Now my husband swearing it not for him. Swearing people just talking. Swearing he and that woman have not touched in years. But Migs, how much swearing one woman supposed to listen to before she stopped being stupid? Because right now I asking myself something I never thought I would have to ask. Am I really the wife, or am I just the legal woman on paper while another woman still living the real life? Signed, wife, or maybe just wife on paper? Yes. What a letter.
Folks. Numbers to call 452-3046 and WhatsApp 284-6001. Let's see what our folks over on Facebook are saying. So Dulu Imara says the side piece / Jabal doing more karate than you. Wow.
Jeez.
The BC did that on purpose.
Oh my.
Is that the way you want me to warm your food? Is the way she say. One pound says, is the way she say, you want me to warm your food now or later?
Yes.
Mara says, top karate. Boy, hey. 1 pound says, hey, my girl, even if you're married to him, you're still the side chick.
Oh my. Brutal.
Shout out. Hey, Tessa, good afternoon. She said, Guamundi, Mama ek Papa Ishpa Kite.
So true.
That's true. Mara says, let me put it on top of that. Like my eyes, look at my eyes.
Okay.
Mara says, oh no, we're going up.
Do you need glasses?
I boy, my glasses on their way to St. Lucia.
Okay.
All right. You're the knife. I know what that is. It says knife in Mara. Tell us what that is. That look like a knife to me. Blackman says the outside room was inside the room.
Yes.
£1 says your wife on paper. Imara says you read it very well. Yay!
Thank you.
Wait. She says, wifey, you gotta go learn to do karate. Wifey, you gotta go learn karate properly. Kelvin says, is what the man has been telling them open relationships.
Yes.
Helicopter. Just an
my.
emoji. Outside noise be true. Outside noise be true most of the time. £1 says, I wonder what he does tell his child mother about the wife. Imara says, outside house more creamy. Hey! Now or later, that means he ain't going nowhere. Blackman says, that's dirty work swearing on your child, bro.
Yes.
Imara says, karate full time. Blackman says, there's always that one neighbor who knows everyone's business but their own.
Yep. Nosy.
Blackman says, I wonder what was on the menu. Had to be grand provisions. but wait. Put you wait. As in, first of all, what do you think of the situation? You read that twice already. I'm sure you read it already. No, you. What do you think? What do you think of it?
Honestly, gullible.
You think she's gullible?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's on first thought, especially the way she put it.
Yes. What kind of thing is that?
That's how. I'm sure she has her suspicions, and she.
Yes.
She had a suspicion. She was just trying to.
And you want to tell me about you in love and because of love, but the man living in the man have the man eating all this cake, eating all the cake. He have everything eating all.
Icing and all.
Yes. The man good to go. The man have nothing to throw.
Nadia says, lady, wake up there. Your intuition told you so. Long time.
Exactly.
Chips, grilled cow and provisions.
I think it's dumpling and chicken backs.
So what if the child is not his
now? Let me see.
Don't you think we should just
No, I think it's his child. May just playing the game. It's his child. You sleeping on the couch? What couch? Where?
That's when I read the letter. First time I read the letter, I thought it was the woman that was overseas. The wife was overseas.
No.
And the man come down. He left her to come down here for a while. He's at the house he's staying.
Nope.
You're right. The woman did not want to face the truth.
It's true.
Mara says,
it's
please,
true.
that's his child. Well, hey, Drama Queen. I forgot to say, good afternoon, Drama Queen.
Hello, Drama Queen.
She's on the live.
Hello, Iowa.
Sweet milk and foreign. So there's no possibility that it's not the man child.
It's his. Hands down. Is that thing about sleeping on couch talking?
But the thing is,
you've seen what happened in the night, that couch thing. He could have been there watching telly.
They married for 4 years, so she did not say how old the child is. That's I think that's one thing that's missing from that story.
Food for you now
that's
or
one thing
later.
Missing from that story because you could a lot of possibilities. You could determine what the relationship is like depending on the age of the child. Sometimes.
I believe
if the child young, let's say 6, or that kind of thing.
Mid never left that relationship.
Me never left that relationship.
Plus a whole house, you living in the house. What's that?
And if the child is young, that's a good excuse.
Exactly.
To go across there.
But you live in your marital bed, and you're going over to. What time are you going to see the child? That's the thing. At night.
He goes there for days.
Okay.
Maybe the child can sleep without him.
Really?
In the house. I'm just throwing things out there, Yeah,
I'm
sure if that was Mighty Sparrow, he come up with something already. He comes up with something about Sparrow, some line excuses part free. Yeah,
When
but
I'm so Taylor,
to me, that letter straightforward. The woman is in
Yes.
denial for really.
Yes, she is.
Because you can't tell me, the man sleeping, you're married, the man sleeping out more and he's sleeping in.
Yes.
You know? I didn't feel guilty sleeping on the couch every night. Almost, I'll fall asleep on the couch. I never see my room. Sometimes I do sleep in my room, but
The man not sleeping on any couch. That is no way. He's not sleeping on the couch. And now, woman pregnant, you have another who's on the couch.
Q and JD Vance.
Migs, let me tell you, that's crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
crazy.
I saw I couldn't help
What
laughing.
a letter, crazy.
Reading the letter, I couldn't help but laugh. And when you read it again, I couldn't help but laugh because I know you're writing for advice, scholar, but to me it's just straightforward. It's straightforward. The man is sleeping at your home, unless you want to just wait until.
But he's sending her a message.
What I want to know though, you think a paternity test will just solve it all for her?
What paternity? This is the man's seed. It's his.
Hey, so Utela?
It's Sally Killer. Sally Killer. Sally.
Oh, he lives. Yeah, that's what it is. He lives overseas.
Yes.
Yeah,
he comes down.
I skip that part. He comes down. So it might be fair.
What? Excuse me?
It might not. I'm not saying what he's doing is fair.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying it might be legitimate, depending on the type. But people are different. He might just see it necessary to spend time with his child as he's not there, and figure out, okay, hey, you're an adult.
So
But
why can't the child come over to?
That's a good question. Why can't he leave at a decent time and leave the child?
come
Goes to
over
child next
to
day?
his home?
Yeah. I'm just
Nonsense.
I'm not advocating for the money. I'm just showing the possibilities. Because he's not there to defend himself.
I really would like to hear what the men have to say about this. Men. A lot of ladies normally call. I would like to hear men also. Men.
Tessa says, makes you know some men sleeping by women, leaving them to go work, or so they say.
Work?
And next thing you see in picture of them at the altar getting married. Oh,
so true, and it's true. It's true. Or they work late nights at the hotel. Those shifts where you have the 11-7, and when you think they're at the hotel, they somewhere, and then they goes back to the hotel, make their way home. They came from work.
Been really bad, yes, sir. Been really bad. How I never do them things, yes, sir.
Because that's being selfish. If you ask me, it's being selfish.
Maria Smith and Rose, I can't wait to hear the scenario. I hate being late. I can't give my 2 cents. I'll give you a quick, excuse me, a quick synopsis. I have it open there, my dear. So let me see. A woman says she's married a man she thought was done with his past, but his ex still lives in the house he built.
Yes.
He claims he sleeps in the outside room when he visits because of the child, but one late night phone call
changed everything.
One late night phone call changed everything when she heard the ex ask, You
want me to warm your food for you now or later? A whole woman. Not a child, not the television, not even the furniture, not the couch. A femme.
Yep. Mara says when he visits, he should want to be around his wife 100%.
Yes.
Yes and no.
And listen.
Yes and no.
He can take time for himself, but that thing about you live in your marital bed and you're on the other side, you can bring the child over to your home.
Agreed
yes.
With all that. And she didn't even say if she had a problem with the child coming. We don't even know
exactly.
We don't even know the bounds or the extent of her relationship with the child, the stepmother's relationship with the child itself. Mara says she did that on purpose. Anissa says it's clear the woman being in the house, it's not about the child. It's about keeping his family together, and he would never allow her to be there and pregnant for another man. Sis, sign those papers.
Exactly.
Now, about the want to be around his wife 100%. Again, just in that particular, not just for that particular statement. I mean, it depends on that relationship with the child. He hasn't seen the child for so long. The child is growing up. He might want to come down and spend more time, like I mentioned earlier, more time with the child, being that the wife is an adult. And in his mind, okay, she's not as vulnerable as his child, and he wants to spend. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Miguel, listen to me. He can take this child out. He can bond with his child any other place. But why do you have to be there in the night?
Agreed.
And food warming and belly booming, eh? And you tell me it's for the child. What child?
That's true. Like I sleep out so many times already. But the moment if I tell my wife, I can bet you the calmest person around, I go sleep.
Chop chop.
But Kylie want me to come
Chop,
and sleep there.
chop.
No, you know. You're right about that.
This is nonsense.
Maria says he's wrong. Why is he sleeping over there? I honestly believe that man is still getting.
His interest is
down
over
with the
there
child's mother.
more than in his marital house. That's his home. That's just that.
Imara says she did that on purpose. She wanted the wife to hear her. Oh, she was, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we know that's an old trick. That's an old school trick. That's women's specialty self. Ezra says, good afternoon, Ezra George. Says, get out. Who in their right mind married their husband? Who in their right mind married and their husband sleep in another house?
Exactly.
Why your husband and you aren't living together? My dear, you are wife on paper. Mara says
whole sheet of paper.
Mara says over there more creamy. All right, folks. We have just about 40 seconds left before we take our second break, or our first break after the letter. And when we come back, will you do the honors again? Or
yeah, it's okay.
Because they apparently like the way you say it.
I enjoyed it.
I know you enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yes.
Liza, you're fired. You're fired.
No, Liza. You're not.
Yes. Tessa says, why can't the child spend time with him at his home?
Exactly.
Yeah, we all think so. But I know how to play devil's advocate here. Plus, the man need a little support somewhere.
And you're already spreading rumors in the community. Your man came back.
We'll be right back, folks. Fruitsy. You know what they say.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsy?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsy Simos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsy Simos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsy Simos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsy Simos, you know what they say.
I hooked on the taste of Domino's Pizza. I hooked on the flavor of Domino's Pizza. Always remember, nothing tastes better than Domino's Pizza. And what makes it greater is that we deliver. Service like no other. Prices are better. Always remember, nothing tastes better than Domino's Pizza.
Choose Domino's Pizza with locations in Rodney Bay, Caribbean Cinemas, William Peter Boulevard, and Day 4.
Girl, I've been so stressed searching for the perfect tiles to complete my home.
Really?
Yeah, it's always the same white, beige, and gray tiles with the style stores. Like they're all buying from the same place. You're the design expert. Help me, please. I'm fed up.
What are you looking for?
Something different. Something that says Caribbean beauty and suits my personality. Something vibrant and classy with a little razzle dazzle.
Okay, Ms. Razzle Dazzle, I know just the place. Island Style Tile and Bath, they're my #1 store for everything tile. And with their new In Living Color collection, you'll find the most gorgeous styles to give you that splash of Caribbean flair you're looking for.
That sounds perfect.
I'll even take you myself and throw in a free design consultation.
I'll never say no to that, sis. I can't afford you anyway.
Visit our Island Style showrooms in Castries, Rodney Bay, and View Fort, or call 450-452 or 453 Tile. We'll help bring your vision to life in living color.
Introducing Lucian Junior Carnival, the National Youth Creative Arts and Carnival Festival.
Festival. This is where young voices rise, where creativity comes alive, and where culture lives on. Join us from May 18th to May 29th for the National Schools Tour. June 3rd, Primary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 5th, Secondary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 6th, National Schools Panorama Competition. July 12th, National Junior Parade of the Bands. Lucian Junior Carnival. It's more than a festival. It's a movement for the next generation. Feel the vibes. Embody the spirit. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
Not for profit, charity, but for service. We can handle your financial business. Alone that you need, they can assist. No other credit union can do it like this. Get your contactless Visa card ASAP. Need some cash, just tap, tap, tap. Online services, download the app. No waiting in line, just tap, tap, tap. Safest way to secure your money. Solutions Workers Credit Union, Paese, put in workers first. That's what we do. The SLUWCU, yeah.
We love our island life, whether it's in the garden, clearing bush for farming, or exploring the hills. But in these peaceful places, danger can lie low. Snake bites are real, and they can happen fast. When a snake bite happens, every second counts. If bitten, go immediately to the Accident and Emergency Department of the Millennium Heights Medical Complex or St. Jude Hospital. With St. Lucia Universal Health Coverage from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition, you are protected. You will receive anti-venom, medication and laboratory tests. If required, you will undergo surgery. Your full hospitalization costs are covered. After treatment, you can access outpatient clinic review and physiotherapy. From the hills to your home, no matter where it happens, we've got your back.
Who is the ghost? The guy is so ghost.
Where my bag? Where my bag? I have to find my bag. I have to get my bag because I have to be in St. Lucia on Friday, May the 29th for the grand opening of Firework. That is my tent. The National Cultural Center. Showtime is 8 p.m. Listen to me. It's the best Kaiso lineup in St. Lucia for 2026. Educator, Wale, Ready, Unpredictable, Trish, Mantias, Robbie, Solange, Manpra, Humble, Prosper, Akeo, Shane, Snow. Listen to me now, man. The defending monarch, Desral there too. Where my bag? I have to find my bag to get to St. Lucia because I have to be there for Firework.
The guy is so ghost. Who is the monarch of all the monarchs? Say if you can.
When the rain stops, what remains? St. Lucia's dry season is becoming harsher and water is running out faster than ever before. Every drop is precious, but without careful management, we risk losing it all. We must act now. Conserve water every day. Fix leaks. Store rainwater. And use only what you need. Wasco is working on securing our water, but we can't do it alone. Your actions today ensure a better tomorrow. Together, we can weather the dry season and work towards a future with water for all. Water is life. Secure our water and secure our future. For more information, visit wascostlucia.com.
And we're back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, May 27th, 2026. I'm your host, Miguel Fevrier, Bluetooth, and with me is Virgie. Yeah, man, she flying her radio mate today. So next week, her name will be Virgie, surname no more.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to read the letter another time for those of you who just joined us. So we're going to read about the wife on paper, or is
Yes, wife on paper. Dear Migs, please hide my name because St. Lucia too small and I'm not trying to have people in my business before I sort out what I need to sort out. Migs, I've been with my husband for just about 4 years in total. Married now for less than 1. Before we got married, Everybody used to tell me I had a good man, hardworking, respectful, a provider, the kind of man who always seems to have his head on his shoulders. He works overseas on contract, so most of our relationship had that in and out rhythm. He would come home every few months, spend time with me, make sure bills good, send money when he away, and honestly, I felt secure. That is why when he proposed, I didn't hesitate. I thought I was marrying a man who had already lived through his past and was ready for his future. But Miggs, that past never really lived. Before me, he was with a woman for years. They have a child together. Nothing wrong with co-parenting. I would never fight a man for loving and caring for his child. That's not my issue. My issue is this. The ex still lives in the house he built, not temporarily, not just until she gets herself together. Fully there, furniture there, clothes there, life there. And from the beginning, when I questioned it, he gave me the same answer. Miggs, I'm not putting my child out. He said the child grew up there. He said he wanted stability. He said he stays in the outside room whenever he comes down. He made it sound noble, responsible, like a father trying to do the right thing.
Of course.
And because I loved him, I accepted something that deep down never sat right with me. Miggs, I told myself, maybe I insecure. Maybe this is modern co-parenting. Maybe I need to stop listening to outside noise because trust me, people were talking. You know how St. Lucia stay. Little side comments, raised eyebrows. Girl, you sure? But I defended my husband every time until certain things started feeling too comfortable. He would come home and spend a little time by me, then disappear for long stretches because he had to check on his child. Miggs, tell me why a man who has a wife spending more nights in another house than in his marital bed. And every time I question it, argument, defensiveness, accusations that I was insecure. Then one night, Miggs, this is what really mashed me up. I called him unexpectedly late. He answered. At first, normal conversation. Then in the background, plain as day, I hear a woman's voice say, "You want me to warm your food now or later?" Miggs, not the child, not background TV, a grown woman, comfortable, domestic, like routine, like habit. I froze. He quickly muted the phone, came back talking nonsense about she was just in the kitchen. Just in the kitchen? Miggs, since when ex-girlfriends warming food for men they no longer with? Troops. Still, he saw nothing going on, saw on his child, saw on everything, said people reading too much into it. And Miggs, like a fool in love, I still tried to believe him until recently. Because St. Lucia does always have one person who knows something. A neighbor from that area, somebody I trust, called me quietly and said, "Girl, I don't know what arrangement all you have, but that man not sleeping in no outside room." Miggs, I felt sick, but I still had no proof until last week. And this is where my whole world turned upside down. Miggs, the ex is pregnant. Pregnant. And people in that community saying openly that she telling folks, my man come back home where he belongs. Now my husband swearing it not for him, swearing people just talking, swearing he and that woman have not touched in years. But Miggs, how much swearing one woman supposed to listen to before she stopped being stupid? Because right now, I asking myself something I never thought I would have to ask. Am I really the wife, or am I just the legal woman on paper while another woman still living the real life? Sign, wife, or maybe just wife on paper. Father, papier.
So, y'all heard our situation. Remember the numbers to call: 452-3046 and 284-6001. Excuse me. Oh, Lord. This
is crazy.
The lingering cough. Excuse
Cough,
me.
cough, come on.
No, you know, I think it lingers.
Yes,
it
I
leaves
know.
you and it just waits. I hate that, man.
I know.
I still think that we shouldn't be too hard on the guy.
What?
Until we do a paternity test.
Excuse me?
Until we do a paternity test.
Come on, Migs. You know better than that.
I mean, come on, yes, sir. Until we do a paternity test.
For what?
To know that's his child for real.
So whose child?
Huh?
And she's still in the house? What, because
Yeah,
of his child?
The girl have a man, maybe?
Okay.
The girl have a man.
Well, of course, her man came back where he belongs. So, of course, she have a man.
Back home.
So there is one just on paper.
So there's nothing you can say in the man defense.
Nope. Nope. I'm being honest. Nothing.
Virgie wants to hear what the fellas have to say. Eh?
Yes.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Because I thought long and hard. I thought long and hard about that letter before I wrote my final way in and my final comments, and some may not like what I have to say. Some may do. But I would love to hear what the guys think about this situation. Or I'd say anybody who's been in a similar situation, whether it be man or woman, being on the, well, not on the other side, on the woman's side, having faced the woman's experience in that actually on the other side, you're a man and you still spend time over at your child's mother.
In his house.
Well, yeah, in his house his house is a situation.
Yes.
As well. Maybe the man leaving his house for his child, but whether it be his house or just wherever his child. Oh, we have a call. Good afternoon, Lettre. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi there, what are you saying? Hi there, you heard the letter? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, she nice. He what? Of course.
Yes. Okay.
So the age of the child wouldn't matter. The child's age wouldn't matter. Mm-hmm. I asked if the child's age wouldn't matter here. You not hearing me? I was saying, would the child's age not matter here? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes. For the couch.
We got to hear that. We don't know if that's him and child. Eh?
This is his.
All right. Yes. I heard the exact.
I heard that in the background.
Your wife.
I heard that.
Ah.
Yes. To the neighbors. We. You got the whole community and normally VA.
Poor job the fella.
Poor job the fella. Yes. Eh. Yes. 1 2 1 2.
So no, but let me ask you. So what
Yes,
I
a lot
still-
of slackness.
I still think yeah. Yes, my darling. Yeah. If Alpha do that, what he getting?
Yes, to the entire community.
Yeah. Well, if Alpha do that, what he getting? Suspan, eh?
I will not prevent you from taking care of your child. Your child is your child.
Yes.
I respect that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But that thing about all of us, you're not sleeping home, and people come in and tell me, your ex-pregnant, and you're talking about her man come back home.
Yes.
Oi, Maria said. Immaculate conception.
You see you, Miguel.
If we got married in church, you know what I tell you? We went to the church to get married, we had to go to a pastor and things. Right? Whether a pastor, whether a priest. I call in the pastor or the priest. And we get into the bottom of that. We get into the bottom of that because it's magic that day. You're married to me.
Yes.
You're not sleeping with me.
Yes.
You're sleeping in the other house with the woman.
Exactly.
Next thing I know she's pregnant. And that thing about you want me to rub your foot, that was done deliberately.
Yes, in the background, yes, so that
was done
deliberately.
Because she knew very well
Mhm.
that the man was on the phone with his wife. So that was done deliberately. I don't know that nonsense.
This man, I hope that woman, whoever she's not using juju on the man to keep the man.
You believe in them things?
But hello, it's a real. I hope it's not juju she using.
Let me tell you that. That child mother would never want another woman to do that to her.
Exactly.
She would never allow another woman to do that to her. So why do it to them and why? So that's the saying uni bagla money
But I find wifey too soft. Put
My
your
love
feet
for
down.
you is like a cow.
Put your feet down.
The meat I give to others, the horn I give to you. Thank you. Thank you very much, my darling.
Oh my.
Alpha.
Oh my.
Alpha, that's the best. Casa, that's the best call. That's the best call you ever make to any radio, any call, any station you ever call. That's the best call you ever make.
Trust you.
All right, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you to the madam as well.
Yes.
All right. Oh Lord, folks, I can't wait. I dying today. All right. I had to make sure that check my radio, make sure that they were getting that our listeners were hearing our callers because that was too good to not to miss. All right. So Filipino says, tell the writer my cousin is a good lawyer. She specializes in half or all.
All.
Half or all. Well, I want that's the next thing. Oh, we have a call. Good afternoon, Lettre. My brother.
And of course, the newly minted host or co-host.
No longer
Good afternoon.
virgin. She's for the past hour and a half. She's lost her virginity.
Tell the writer who proposed the litigation which you just spoke of,
Uh-huh.
all the advice. Listen, they just need to come to an arrangement. No, first, the man like his strength, he has to take care of his strength. Of course, there's one in the way. Obviously, he has to take care of the one in the way. If it is his, I mean, the wife just has to be reasonable and just relax. Don't leave your husband or divorce your husband for any woman. All right? They just have to come to an arrangement. Everybody can live happy together. All right, mate?
All right, my brother. Thank you very much.
Who do agree with that too?
Hey, it is said, happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life.
But what kind of thing is this?
So
Do not leave your husband, but he's not at her home in his marital home. He's not there.
You know what they say, 3 heads are better.
He's not there, and he have been doing it over there and not there. So where are her kids? Tell me about that. What's going on in his marital home? What happened?
I wonder if the house is hers or his.
Okay, well, she
maybe,
said...
Maybe it's her house. Huh?
This is just crazy, man. crazy.
Maybe it's her house. Maybe it's the marital home. That's another aspect of their relationship. Or their relationship.
This man need to get his act together. Is either you stay where you at and let the divorced wifey do something so that she can go on with her life, because you have her in limbo.
Philo asks, is the neighbor Inglesia? Philo, someone asked what's the lawyer's number, so I think that person is very serious.
Yes.
I will put their name out there. But the person's asked what's the person's number, the lawyer's number. They didn't say LOL. They didn't.
They're serious.
They're serious. So send a letter. Yeah, Tessa, I'm not talking about the house that's the child mother is in. I'm talking about the house the marital house, the house that he and the wife lives in. She didn't state whether it's hers, whether it's joint ownership or that kind of thing. That's why. And Tessa, look, somebody looking for a lawyer there too. Hey, when we make connections. All right. Good afternoon, Solaj. First of all, James, Auntie Solaj, how are you? Hope all is well. Philo say it was the husband that did. The husband I called a while ago. And,
my.
3 heads are better than 1.
It wouldn't be fair if they are renting and then he have this woman.
That'd be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous.
So think of it. So that means he wants to be over there. He doesn't want to be with his wife.
Yeah, it's clear he don't want to be.
Yes,
but
he doesn't want to be with his wife.
No, we have to be fair and balanced here in the media.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not taking sides
yes,
because the man might have an excuse.
What?
Keep right where I am. No, the man might have a valid excuse, yes, sir. Until listen, where I fault in the man at this point, that you can't be spending so much you visiting, you can't be spending so much time outside of your marital house or more time out there. Even with your child,
doing all those things.
Unless there's space limitations, which I doubt, because you can't have a big house there and you and your wife living in a small space. Or maybe it's just small because he's overseas most of the time.
What?
And she doesn't need so much space. Think of it that way as well.
Come on, Miguel, you know better than that. And the ex and his daughter needs all that space for her to bring in 3 children. Because it's not for him, she's not pregnant for him. So that's what. Come on, explain that.
The child needs a playground, a home for the pet.
Come on. This is just being played down dirty. This is crazy.
It is a bit. It is a bit.
Yes, it's crazy.
A bit crazy. Again, I'll say why I fault him is that number 1. Number 2, I say you have to look for a way. Just saying that nothing is going on is not a way of reassuring your wife. If let's just say you're innocent of what is being charged by everybody else.
But
But you need to be more reassuring to your wife. It's not just a matter of dismissing and say, but my child are there, I'll leave my child and that kind of thing.
But then again, what is he saying to his ex, if that's his ex? Because what right does she afford to go tell the community openly, my man come back home? Think of that.
And that's the next thing.
Yes, but why would what is he saying to her?
Yeah, and then again, can you really trust the community?
But if she is the one who's saying it.
She said the person she trusts.
Doesn't she trust?
You trust the person she trusts told that man is sleeping on no couch, that man sleeping on no spare room or wherever it is. He's sleeping in the bedroom.
But he's not sleeping on any couch, and you know that Migs. Couch. Para nom sa la pa ka dormi sou pièce couch. Il pa chambre la yi.
Tessa say, but if it's a man, Tessa says it may not necessarily be ridiculous. The man and the child's mother could have built the house together, and when he went to get married, he gave up his share for his child. And that's true.
Okay, but what is he doing over there?
You can't tell the woman it's not a man. The man leading two separate lives.
Oh my!
Is that the point? Eh? You can't say that I'm a man. The man come down. You know, that woman self-signed ferocious, eh?
Yes.
And I suspect, I have a strong feeling that whatever happening there, whether it is or isn't happening, especially isn't happening, she's sending those messages out there. It's like a jabber. I don't know why you are jabber or whatever. Just for all intents and purposes.
Is she really pregnant though?
That's the next thing. Is she really pregnant?
Is she really?
That's
pregnant?
the next thing. Is boy, like, you got a good point. You got a good point.
Is she really pregnant?
Good point. But here's the next thing. On that point I was making about those may have been messages she knows I will get out there.
Mm-hmm.
Kasa, if you're the side woman, Kasa, leave the man, wife, and main woman alone.
Yes.
Don't get involved in that. Whatever issues you have, deal with the man. And likewise the wife too, eh? Your issues is not with the side woman, eh?
It's with the man.
Unless the side woman start trying to.
Yeah, throwing but she already started throwing shade because she knew he was on the phone obviously with his wife. You passing in the back and you want me to warm your food for you now. But for you, what food you warming? Sapa normal. Let him go warm his own food.
Yep. Let him warm his own food. Yeah, maybe they saving electricity. Yeah, so they use the microwave twice. Use it once. Warm all the food together. One spend time with his child who Pakatan.
What?
I'm not gonna say your name, my friend, at all. I did not. She says that letter just upset me. When you think yours bad, someone else is worse. Wifey, run, and run is in uppercase and bold.
Stop being on
and
paper,
a woman
sweetheart.
with the wind behind her. Them fellas really giving man a bad name. Eh?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And speaking of it, giving man a bad name. Just let me just take a quick, as you have a minute and a half left before we get to the break. While we have no comments, I just want to send condolences to the family
exactly what you,
of Joyce and Uma and that situation.
Heart-wrenching.
I mean, as a trained journalist, you wouldn't want to speculate and say this, but according to the reports and everything, that's a really sad situation.
Yes.
Not in a position to say who slipped up, but then there's so many things that you can say if based on the information that you're getting. There's so many things that you can say. Well, sadly, she's deceased, but you can say to the deceased, say to the perpetrator. And probably say even to the courts and the police throughout all that situation. So, I mean, it's a very, very sad situation. And I really hope, although it's very unlikely, that other women don't get themselves caught up in those type of things, those type of situations.
Yes.
Because, and you know, it's mushroomed now into a situation of Venus versus Mars thing. The men are now the cause of all societal problems and that kind of thing.
Yes.
I don't think it's fair.
No, it's not.
It's fair for that to be said. And also, I think it's a time for us ourselves to take stock of ourselves as men. Those of us who have either been abusive in the past, are abusive. Those of us who know those who are abusive, to take stock and make them first check themselves. And I mean, because they always end up the same way. The pattern never changes. The pattern never changes.
But why is it so difficult for, say, for example, the relationship not working? Why can't they just walk away? And don't tell me about there is history there.
No, I'm not saying history. For me, it's not history. It's just not so simple.
It have to lead to killing.
But I'm not saying no.
No, I'm just saying. I'm thinking of the innocent children, the innocent lives. And
the thing is, Virgie, when I say it's not so simple, you
Yeah.
see when you have emotions involved, and yes, history as well. But we get a sense, we give ourselves a false sense of reality in that we tend to forget the bad when things are good, even though the bad, they're definitely red flags.
Mm-hmm.
But when things are good, they're good. And I think that's with human nature, of everything, and not only relationships.
It's just
we tend to
sad.
forget the bad things when things are all okay. So all that's a part of it. And there's fear. There's also fear on that part, on the part, and there's fear of either what the public finding out, because having to make a police report, that kind of thing. Fear of not being taken seriously. You know, the embarrassment. So I think it's a whole lot of things that to be considered. But you know, men, we need to take stock of ourselves, take stock of our friends.
Yes.
And those we may see, if we see those signs, because we see those in men, we see those red flags, and likewise women too, because there are a lot of abusive women out there, either physically and psychologically.
It's
they're
true.
manipulative to wrath.
It's true. Some of them push
manipulative,
buttons.
manipulative. And what's worse is when you call them out. Oh Lord. Anyway, back to it. Philo says she did it deliberately. I tend to lean that way now. Nadia says, sometimes he married the current wife to burn the child mother. He likes his wife, but he's in love with the child mother. That's a real possibility. Things didn't work out, and he probably liked that child mother. Things didn't work out. He meets a woman, he likes her, but you know what happened?
Right now she's carrying a suffrage ring.
You know, that's what it is.
Wow.
That's what it is.
This is sad.
Yeah, and Philo says the man sleeping in the house to make sure that no other man comes there. And that's another real possibility. It could be a lot of the things that we're saying.
And in the meantime, your wife on the other side, lonely?
Yep.
So would he prefer his wife going out there and look for a man while he's not in the house? If she brings, would he like that?
Probably he knows the type of woman he has.
Okay. So you see?
Sure. Now, men tend to take advantage of those things too. When you see they figure they have a woman that they go to.
Yep. This is why it is said
they take the leash off.
When men ready to get married, they don't just bring any kind of woman to their parents.
No, you madman. Why if you
see?
It has to be the one you could bring home to mama.
Yes.
And that has to be the one that you could
just
bring home.
Yes. And it's true. It's true.
All right, folks, we have 30 seconds left before we go into a break. But the person who wrote to me about who said to me at that situation when they thought the situation was worse, never miss an opportunity for a good letter, you could send us your letter. I won't say your name. And maybe I could offer some very sage advice. We'll be right back.
And my girl, you know what they say about fruitissimo, eh? Partner, you know what they say about fruitissimo? My girl, you know what they say about fruitissimo?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs,
So what do the experts say about Fruitissimo? Apart from tasting great, Fruitissimo is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Praland.
And that's what they say about Fruitissimo. Unless you say something else.
Fruitissimo, you know what they say.
You thought it was a one-time thing? Well, Soca Stars is back again! The hottest stage for up-and-coming Soca Stars with live vibes, pure energy, and fans to turn up the heat! Soca Stars, get ready! The grand prize is $5,000 cash and a $10,000 production package! Register now to compete! Sign up early at peterbear.com or come in early at the venue. This is your shot at stardom.
Quick and easy, top up your card. No bank account, you get a pass. BUSL, my freedom card. Freedom, freedom. My money, money, my way. I got freedom, freedom. If I wanna shop online, got bills to pay. Go where I want, free to play. I got peace of mind, secure and safe. With BUSL, my freedom card. My money, money, my way. With BUSL, my freedom card.
Lucilex Customer Service Office in Castries is now opened for business, but we've moved. We're now located on Daisy Avenue in Sanssouci on the ground floor of the new Carilac building. We're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Check out our online options first. But if you do need to come in to see us, we'll be pleased to serve you with new connections, bill queries, payments, and other service requests. Lucilex Sanssouci Office, ground floor of the Carilac building, new location, same great service.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris-Benz man who does the best for ladies in so many colors. He is the Harris-Benz man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some self-advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris-Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris-Benz.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey. Double M. Oh. Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo. Say how you move that thing there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And how you move like you move there. Oh, oh. Girl, how you take off your shoes, burn down the dance floor. Take the jamming, baby. How you show me your moves, girl, how you bad so. Take the jamming, baby. I'm watching you long time now. Take the jamming, baby. And I wanna give you love all night now. Take the jamming, baby. Girl, you bring this on yourself. Look how you stand out in the crowd. I know you smile when our eyes connect. Oh, 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 oh. The kind of girl that I dream about. With just a little bit of attitude. You're not easy, and the whole world will know now. My girl.
David, you sure this car will get us home?
Tonya, I know my God. Trust me. That can take us to town and back on an eater. Wow, not now.
David, I told you to put in Rubis Ultratech fuel last week. That gas is longer lasting for sure. It improves fuel economy, saves you money, and maintains vehicle performance. What sort of car man are you supposed to be?
What does Ultratech Fuel's greater fuel economy mean to you? You get more miles for less. Put only the best in your tank. Ultratech, only from Rubis.
Who is the ghost? The guy is so ghost.
Where my bag? Where my bag? I have to find my bag. I have to get my bag because I have to be in St. Lucia on Friday, May the 29th for the grand opening of Firework. That is my tent. The National Cultural Center. Showtime is 8 p.m. Listen to me. It's the best Kaiso lineup in St. Lucia for 2026. Educator, Wale, Ready, Unpredictable, Trish, Mantias, Robbie, Solange, Manpra, Humble, Prosper, Akeo, Shane, Snow. Listen to me now, man. The defending monarch, Desral there too. Where my bag? I have to find my bag to get to St. Lucia because I have to be there for Firework.
The guy is so cold. Who is the monarch of all the monarchs? Say if you can.
Our rivers are St. Lucia's lifeblood, but litter is choking them. Together, we can keep them clean, protect our rivers, secure our water, secure our future.
Getting brand new quality tires and rims for your vehicles have never been so easy. Tire Zone in the blue building next to the VG roundabout sells tires for motorcycles for as low as $180. What? But that's not all. Tire Zone also stock tires for all types of vehicles, including 13-inch for as low as $99, 14-inch starting from $150, 15-inch starting at $185, 16-inch for as low as $195, and 17-inch starting from only $200. Why buy used tires when you can get quality brand new tires for such low prices at Tire Zone? Visit us in the blue building next to the VG roundabout or call 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Again, 452-1313, 486-4459 or 724-5996. Email us at tirezone.slu@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Tire Zone.
In the blink of an eye, the rain can transform everything. St. Lucia's rainy season is growing more intense, bringing floods, landslides, and damage to our homes and infrastructure. Flooding can damage our water supply, making clean water hard to find when we need it most. But we can prepare. Keep our waterways clean, keep drains clear, install and protect your water tanks, and collect potable water. Wasco is on the front line, ready to protect our water. But we need your support to keep our system strong. Water is life. Let's protect it, secure our water, and secure our future. For more information, call 457-3900 or visit wascostlucia.com.
Catch it where the vibe is nice with VLTs at our Blast Gaming Center. Simply select a terminal, insert your valid AC dollar bills, select your favorite Blast VLT game and play. Wager starts as low as 20 cents and up to $10 depending on the game. Blast! Know your limit, play within it. Must be 18 years or older to participate in gaming. Powered by the St. Lucia National Lottery, changing lives.
Join the fun and have a blast with Bingo at our new Blast Gaming Center located on the corner of Chisel and Brazil Street. Here's how to get started. Create an account at the Bingo counter or with a clerk. Select a 4-digit PIN number of your choice which can easily be remembered. Then, make your bingo purchase. You'll receive a receipt which contains your account number and your purchase. Select either a tablet, thin client, or bar top device. To play on the device, select Play Bingo. Bingo with Blast. Know your limit. Play within it. Must be 18 years or older to participate in gaming. Powered by the St. Lucia National Lottery. Changing lives.
Is DigiDuo sign up today? Postpaid for $55, no delay. Apply for a fiber internet plan to get the deal. 350 megabytes with 20 gigs, that's a steal. Enjoy the best of both worlds with the DigiDuo plan. Mobile plus fast fiber internet go hand in hand. Connect at home, connect on the go. DigiDuo is the best way to go.
Digicel, the best network powered by you. Visit your nearest Digicel store to get connected today.
Introducing Lucian Junior Carnival, the National Youth Creative Arts and Carnival Festival. This is where young voices rise, where creativity comes alive, and where culture lives on. Join us from May 18th to May 29th for the National Schools Tour. June 3rd, Primary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 5th, Secondary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 6th, National Schools Panorama Competition. July 12th, National Junior Parade of the Bands. Lucian Junior Carnival. It's more than a festival. It's a movement for the next generation. Feel the vibes. Embody the spirit. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
And we're back with our final segment of Lettre for today, Wednesday, May 27, 2026. I'm your host, Boo2, and my guest is the lovely Virgie, here for the first time on the console arena Lettre.
Yes.
And she'll be here, trust me. £1, you'll see her next Wednesday, don't worry. She wanna slick down some more. She looking good, you know, but she wanna slick down some more. The hair, imagine a whole day at work and the hair on flick, not one strand out of place, huh?
Really nice.
All right, so just a quick recap of the letter, and Virgie, I think you do your final thoughts, or if I read some comments, then you'll do your final thoughts, and I will close up on that. So, folks, if you are just joining us, or if you just want a refresher of the letter, it's a woman who's been married to a man she thought who was done with his past. Now, he lived overseas in and out of St. Lucia, and he has a house, another house, which he built, and his ex still lives in this house.
Yes.
When he comes down, he spends more time there at his ex, apparently, when he visits, because of the child that they have. But one late night phone call changed everything when she heard the ex ask
You want me to warm your food for you now or later?
Perfect. So right now she wants to know whether she is a wife on paper. Madame Papi. All right.
Oui.
So let me see what the comments are saying. 1 sec. I'm pressing the wrong buttons in the time. I tell you getting old, you know.
All
right.
right.
So, yeah, Rachel Regis, Millet. Hey, RCI, good afternoon to you, my dear.
Good afternoon.
All right, and Nadia says exactly that he could not bring the child mother home to his parents or take to work functions, but that's who he loved. That's where his heart is. So she is correct. She is the wife on paper.
Wow.
Marvin Ogi says, the man protecting the share of the house he gave to his daughter, hence the reason he is sleeping on the couch in the back room with his daughter. I am guessing he will buy his baby girl a bed soon.
Okay, you got that right.
Yeah. So firstly, as we close, we have just about under 10 minutes, over 5 left. Just want you to just your thoughts on the entire situation. Any advice for the woman, advice for the man,
and the man,
advice for the child mother, and possibly child mother too.
Okay. I believe the young lady who wrote this letter, the wife, and this is exactly what it is. You are sorry, wife on paper, and now this is wrong. You shouldn't let any man bruise your ego like this. I think you should get out. Maybe I have no right telling you this, but it is wrong.
Just about ego? So it's only about ego?
I'm just saying. Listen, it is wrong. That entire situation is wrong. He's spending more time on the other side than with you. That means you hardly see him. So, I think you should just, as I take a grown woman, make your move. You know what's right and wrong. I'm not telling you to just divorce him, but if he's not going to put his house in order, then something had to be done. And then you have that woman. You cannot have this woman going and tell people already her man came back. What right you have doing this? So it's obviously is what he's feeding the ex, and this is not his ex. This is his present. You just on paper, and I feel for you. It is wrong.
His ex is Z. And Z
yes,
is the
it is wrong.
It's wrong.
Sorry, but it is wrong. Sad situation.
Well, folks, I listen to that situation. It appears very straightforward. Although we can add
agree to disagree, but
add a lot of suppositions and theories. But after all the drama in this letter, folks, the pregnancy, the ex, the house, the rumors, the suspicion, they have one real issue, and it comes down to something much deeper, and that is peace should not be so hard to find in a marriage, in any relationship for that matter. Mara says, how the other side sweet and creamy, so. Relationships will have challenges, yes. Blended families will come with complications, yes. And life is not always black and white. They have Indian, they have so much other things. They have Chinese, Asian, all kind of things. But one thing love should not constantly leave you with is confusion and doubt. And
there is a lot
Virgie
of
said, a bruise to your ego.
Yes.
Love should not have you lying awake every night trying to make sense of things that do not feel right. Green figs.
Yes.
Love should not have you explain away your pain just to keep a relationship together, to Lettre. Love should not have you becoming a detective in your own marriage.
Wow.
And it certainly should not have you feeling like a visitor in a place where you're supposed to feel secure.
Wow.
Because hear me carefully, my dear. When a relationship keeps forcing you to silence your instincts just to maintain peace, that is not peace. That is emotional exhaustion. And too many people stay in situations like that because they keep hoping that love will fix what honesty refuses to confront.
So true.
But love cannot survive where boundaries are unclear. Love cannot thrive where trust is constantly under pressure. And marriage cannot feel whole when one person always feels like they are standing outside looking in.
Wow.
But let me also say this. before we condemn the man, Virgie, all of y'all have been condemning the man. Every story has layers, and we are just hearing one side. And as often as we write our stories, it's always to suit our own agenda. I'm not saying this is the writer's purpose, but it does matter that we are hearing one side. And even if nothing physical happened, even if by some miracle every explanation is true, there is still a lesson here, because faithfulness is not only about the body, it is about emotional clarity. It is about boundaries. It is about making your partner feel safe, secure, and respected. And if the way you live is constantly making the person you love feel displaced, uncertain, and emotionally unsafe, then something still needs fixing. My advice to you, my dear, tonight, this afternoon, this evening, is simple. Stop arguing with what your spirit and your intuition keeps trying to tell you. Step back, remove emotion, and love for just a moment. Ask him direct questions, demand honest answers, and most importantly, people show you who they are. Look at patterns, not promises.
Yes.
Because people can swear on anything, and as we know, even their child. People can cry, people can explain, people can deny, but patterns don't lie for very long. And if you find that you are fighting harder to keep the relationship than the other person is fighting to protect it, that is a conversation you need to have with yourself, not with your friends, not with Iglesia, not with the community, but with yourself.
Yep.
Because marriage is not about being chosen on paper. It's about being chosen in practice every day, in word, in action, in loyalty, in boundaries, in truth. So today, my listeners, to Lettre, my final question is not whether this man cheated. My final question is, how long should a person stay in a relationship that keeps asking them to ignore what they feel, to ignore the red flags, in order to believe what they are told? That is the question. And that was my way in as we close up Lettre.
1 month.
For today, 1 month. One thing where you militant, my girl. You militant.
One.
All right. I'd like to thank those of you who tuned in, who locked into Lettre for today. All of our Facebook and YouTube soldiers, all of you listening on TuneIn on the RCI app, all of you listening on the original 101.1 FM Old Faithful. This has been a very wonderful Lettre. I love the calls.
Yes, it is.
But if you see, as a Virgin Dimples show it, they said, eyeliner, £1 when you see Virgin next week, Gassa. When you see Virgin next week, you want both Liza and Virgin in it. Boy. Anyway, Virgin, thank you very much.
Yes, it is.
You were wonderful.
Thank you.
You're wonderful.
And thank you to all our listeners. Iowa!
Hey! Rankin! Good afternoon to you, my brother. I hope you're proud of me holding down the fort for you.
He is.
All right, folks. Thank you once again. And remind you tomorrow, 3 to 3:30, Youth Unplugged, brought to you by the Youth Economy Agency. I'll be your host. My guest will be Miss Tamika Benti, who is also known by stage name Mika, a young Calypsonian and soca artist. And trust me, this young lady has a voice of gold, and she has been doing well in the few years that she has been in the Calypso arena. 1-time semi-finalist, 1-time finalist, and there's more to come. And as you've noticed, Virgie, our young boy, I feeling old because I grew up in the days of Shasi, Invader, Pep, Tricky, Shanti, all of them. I even still consider TC Brown a newcomer in a sense. I remember when TC just arrived on the scene, and there was this whole
his voice,
whether he was singing calypso or not, but TC had a gold voice, and he has maintained. He definitely has been singing calypso because he's won so many times.
Yes,
Bachelor, Lady Spice, and then I'm seeing a lot of. If you look at as of
Wally,
yes, and you look as of
Educator,
now, Tricky, and then you see now the rise of my god cousin Desrel and T Blacks, and the likes of Mika, Jurgen. A lot of young people are now they're actually stamping their place in our calypso history, on our calypso stage, and they turn the old heads, make way for us now. But I still love to see Pep and Desrel on the same stage competing again, not together, competing against each other. And I want to see on to write both
that
both of
would
their
be-
songs.
yes.
Let's see who beats at the performance. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for tuning in, for joining us once again. This has been a very special show. I enjoyed it very, very, very
I
much.
did.
I enjoyed it very much, so I hope you
Thank
did
you
as
to
well.
all our listeners.
Oh, yes.
Near and far.
Oh, yes. And Virgie, you were great once again.
Oh, thank you.
were great. So, folks, until then, goodbye.
Bye.